Welcome to Whiskey Oval _ TV, getting ready to kick it off with the championship night for the Dirt King Racing League. This is Whiskey Oval _ TV. Thank you all for tuning in. Knoxville Raceway, one of the top tier dirt tracks, absolutely for sure. It's going to be an absolute fun one. UMP modified, open setups. We'll see how it all shakes out at the very end. Getting things set up on my side just real quick, almost set up, always running into some issues. And there we go, qualifying just got over with. Heat race number 1, these drivers are slowly rolling up the grid and we're getting ready to rock and roll.
In my mind, you'll never be satisfied. Blame the divine. Eventually they'll find the time. And what if I believe you? Or what if I believe you? What if I go on, give it your all?
All right, got everything figured out here. Heat race number 1 just kicked off. And Rod Tucker, he'll be the guy on pole right now. The number 12 machine or number 8 there on his trading paint scheme. They have Keith Hackney sitting right back in second place. And here we go, battle for second place. Knoxville Raceway Dirt King Racing League. 12 cars are in it. Tony did not get the start, so only 11 cars. Everybody should make it to the Mac Daddy show here tonight. Breaking down the field real quick. Rod Tucker is on a pole. Keith, second place. Jordan has now grabbed third place. Dustin Lehman back here in fourth. Lane Phillips rounding out P5. Sixth place going to be Chris Cox. Massey, seventh place. Trevor, eighth. Right behind him, right on the back bumper up Trevor is going to be Dan in that number 53 machine. Carl's going to round out at 10th place. Michael, 12th. And Tony did not get the start, so here we go up front, and we almost have a pretty good battle for this second place spot right now. Best lap time out there on working lap 5 of 8 down into turn, and number 1 is going to be Jordan Gage with Extreme Savage, the number 14 machine, with that 19.305 lap time all over the back bumper of Mr. Hackney. Hackney better get a move on all the way down to the inside berm. Knoxville Raceway. Heat race number 1. This track is not worked in whatsoever, so all the sorts of grip down there. Flat out throttle and hope for the best. Qualifying is going to play a huge role in these early heat races. And then hopefully by the Mac Daddy show, the A main show, we'll be working all the way to the outside wall. Working lap times of around a 19.5. That's what Tucker ran. A 19.6 and a 19.6 is what second and third place just got done running. White flag out down the backstretch for the very last time. Not very much passing. Chris Cox is our hard charger so far as he works down in turns 3 and 4 now. He has Jamie Massey there to the inside, but not going to put up much of a battle. Checkered flag waves for Tucker. Hackney's second. Gage is going to hold on to this third place finish. Heat race number 1. Throw that one in the books. Sorry about the very start of the stream. I had to kill the stream. I don't know why I tried it, but I tried to. I had an update on my microphone. Tried to do the update right when the race was just about to start. So that probably wasn't the best of moves on my end. I've done that twice now. I didn't mean to do the update though. Just open up the software for this microphone to double check some settings and just automatically threw the update. Look at that camera work. You get half the parking lot in my camera work there. Slowly working towards the track. I was pretty far off at the beginning of it. And here's a grid for heat race number 2. Coming at us, Dirt King Racing League. Championship night, we're going to finish this race season off here at Knoxville Raceway. Wesley Grindley, the 81 machine. I think that's how you say last name. I'm not for sure, Wesley. Driver from the Mid-South. Driver to the outside is going to be Mitchell Clark. Driver from Australia, from the land and down under. Then you got the guy up from the frozen land, Felix Roy, the number 91 machine. He's from Canada. He'll be starting there in third place. Dylan R. Wilson, the number 20 machine. Working the outside of the second row, Nick Bunt with Ace Motorsports. He'll be starting in third place with Charles. Driver out of Pennsylvania. Haven't seen him in the Dirt King Racing League. He'll be starting there in the 6th spot. We'll keep an eye out for that driver. Brandon Weeks with Ace Motorsports. He'll be starting in 7th place. Tanner Hutchins will be back there in 8th. Damian 9th. Bowen. And then Bobby back there in 11th place. Haven't seen Damian with BPM Motorsports as well. So a very hooked up racetrack as of right now. Here's a little bit of race info as we get ready to rock and roll and do a little bit of shimmy and shiving down to the turn at number 1, a 0.51 mile racetrack. All sorts of grip, all the grip in the world out there as of right now. We'll see if this changes anything. Wesley has a lead and lost that bottom side just a little bit. Mitchell Clark trying to get down to the inside. Mitchell Clark trying to work the inside of that number 81 machine. Wesley just set down the fastest lap time there on lap number 1 down the backstretch. They shimmy and shived into turn at number 3. Wesley leaving that bottom side open for Mitchell Clark, and that bottom side coming to play for that 3-2-1 car. The Track Tech, the all-white machine right there in 2nd place, all over the back bumper of our race leader as they make that hard right-hand corner slip and slide coming off a turn at 2. Dylan R. Wilson back here in 3rd place, but back up front real quick right when I see Mitchell gets to the inside door. Is he leaving enough room for a slide job? That's a question. Felix Roy back here in 4th place trying to reel these guys in. Dylan R. Wilson, though, hanging back, sitting back here in 3rd place, seeing what's going to happen. Only 8 lap heat races around this half-mile racetrack that we all call Knoxville. Tanner's back here in the 5th place. He has moved up 3 spots in an 04 machine, that Peterbilt car. 6th place going to be Charles, and then Bowen Smith is going to round out the 7th place with that all-red car. Top 3, you can basically throw a blanket over. Dylan R. Wilson has joined the party as they come off at turn 4, and they're going to click off another lap. Wesley, race leader, top 3 coming right onto your screens now. Still has a quick lap time, but not by very much. Mitchell Clark is just right there next to it. He looks down to the bottom side into the inside door of Wesley, working into turns 3 and 4. White flag is going to be being shown to the field. Who's going to grab it? Wesley did lead that lap, but Mitchell Clark has not given up without a fight. He wants this heat race when he's all the way down to the inside curb. Wesley tries a diamond cut off. Drag race down the backstretch for the last time. Mitchell still onto the inside. He slides up a slight bit. Wesley trying to hold down the race throttle. Drag race to the line. Who's going to win it? Wesley wins it. Wesley leading from a lap 1 all the way down to lap 8. The 81 machine barely grabs a win. Heat race 2 results are up there on your screen right now, and that's how this is going to shake out. And look at that, 0.039. That's how much Wesley won it by. I think it's a little bit closer than that, honestly. Warm-up is underway. Hopefully they can slick up this track a slight bit. Everybody jumps out there. We'll see if we can get this track slicked up, ready for the A main. You notice heat race number 1. Obviously, that was all the way down to the inside berm. Then heat race number 2. It was slowly getting off that inside berm, so hopefully we can get these cars all the way next to the outside wall. Warm-up is underway. I'll have the best lap time and then their last lap time up there on the screen. Thanks to those sponsors up there in the top right hand corner. It's much appreciated. Championship 9, what do you want to do? Just throw the book at the car and hopefully it all works out after a 30 lap A main show. That's what I would do. I really don't know how to drive. Probably wouldn't listen to me. Rod Tucker does have quick time right now with that 19.5. Mitchell Clark, the guy that got second in the last heat race, he has that 19.6.
Do you know how much I cry when you're not around? Do you see what's deep inside when I make no sound? My heart says give us some time away. These voices tell me to fade away. From a life so cold, so deeply mad. When I know I should. Wish I could walk away. Wish I didn't have to see your face again. I wish I could, but I can't. I wish I could just say no. Wish I knew how to tell you what I want. I wish I could, but I can't. It's been killing me. Oh, it's been killing me. If only I could go back, only I had known that you would break me down, down, down. If only it were easy to hurt you like you hurt me. Maybe we
Checkered flags going away for the warm-up, and hopefully these drivers got those UMP modifieds all set up for the championship night for the Dirt King Racing League. We're all about to find out, and it's going to end right here at one of the greatest dirt tracks to ever be built, Knoxville Raceway. Getting ready for the Mac Daddy Show. These drivers are jumping into their race cars. We'll see how everything shakes up at the very end of this thing after we do a little bit of shimmy and shiving for 30 laps. And here we go, the Mac Daddy Show. Here's a grid for the final time of the race season. Ron Tucker, the number 12 machine, driving out of Carolina. He'll be on pole with Wesley Grindley, the number 81 machine, to his outside. Keith Hackney, driver from the state of Georgia, the 69 machine. He'll be starting in third. From the land down under is going to be Mitchell Clark. Jordan Gage with Extremist Savage, the number 14 machine, rounding out the top 5. And outside of Jordan Gage is going to be Dylan R. Wilson, driver out of Ohio, the number 20 machine. Starting in the 4th row is going to be Dustin Lehman, the number 30 machine, with Felix Roy up there in the frozen land called Canada. He'll be up there in the 8th place. Lane Phillips is going to start out in that 9th spot with Tanner Hutchins in the 04 from the mid to south. Chris Cox, Death Dealer Motorsports, in that 515. Then Charles, driver out of Pennsylvania, will be starting in the 12th spot. Fireworks shooting off, setting the tone. Jamie Massey, the driver out of Carolina, he'll be 13th with Bowman Smith, driver from Pennsylvania. Carl Kilgore, Extreme Savage Motorsports, 15th, and Nick Baum out of Ace Motorsports Squad. Dan 17th, Brennan Weeks, Ace Motorsports, he'll be in 18th. Michael 19th, Damian, Trevor, Bobby, and Tony rounding out the race field, and here we go. Let's stack them up. Let's back them up. Let's shimmy and shine for 30 laps. UMP Modifieds Open Setups Knoxville Raceway Championship night for the Dirt King Racing League. Wesley will be our pole sitter. Rod Tucker is our pole sitter with Wesley to his outside. The lights on that pace truck is off. We'll be going green, a flag of racing of this time by as they go down the backstretch. Knoxville Raceway definitely has a different vibe to it. Who can conquer it? That's going to be the question. Very fast drivers in this final race season, or final race for the season. 30 laps, stand on the loud pedal, kids. Let's do a little shimmy and shiving down into turn at number 1. Yellow flag has gone away for the very first time tonight with Rod Tucker still our race leader. Jordan Gage and Dustin Lehman moving up very fast. Jordan and Dustin both jumping up 3 and 4 spots. 1 minute into this race, yellow flag is going to wave, and we'll figure out exactly who it was. And Wesley, the driver that was on the outside of the front row, is showing red up on the program. We'll see all what happened. The 81 machine making contact with Mitchell Clark, a little beating and banging. Let's do a little 360 right smack dab in the middle of the pack and do some barrel rolls, laying right on the wheels. Goodness gracious. Check this out, the gyro mode. That's a good gyro camera there. Absolutely. VR, man, that would absolutely make you sick. Yellow flag, only lap 3 of 30. This will be a true 30-lapper. Caution laps will not count. We're going to restack them and repack them. Double file restarts. Knoxville Raceway, definitely one of the bigger racetracks here on the iRacing platform. A half-mile racetrack. A little bit of race info is up there on your screen now. 0.51-mile racetrack. So a lot of time to think, too, man. Definitely a lot of time to think out there to exactly what type of line you want to take here into these corners, and there's multiple lines. Definitely in UMP modifieds, limited late models. Sprint cars, I mean, they all take different lines around Knoxville Raceway. The limit to late models, the official races, we're here this week. I always like running those. They're a lot easier to drive. And I need that. Here we go. Stack them up, back them up. Rod Tucker's going to stand on the loud pedal one more time. And here we go. Lap 3. We're going to work lap 4 now. 3 wide down into turn number 1. Jordan Gage right smack dab in the middle. He's going to try to get the race lead coming off at turn 2. 3 wide salute down the backstretch here at Knoxville. Dustin Lehman all the way down into the inside berm. Slid up a little bit. Elbow Jordan Gage right out of the way. New race leader, the number 30 machine of Dustin Lehman. Dustin Lehman, hard charger all the way to the front. He has moved up 6 spots already. The number 8 machine, Rod Tucker, he slipped back to 3rd place inside of Jordan Gage now. Rod Tucker's not quite done. Definitely a lot of speed in that race car. Just kind of got shuffled back a little bit after driver jockeying for position. Who's this driver? Give that to Felix Roy all the way to the outside in that all yellow machine. Felix Roy all the way down, or all the way to the outside wall. Throw a blanket over the top 5 as they shim and shive down to turn number 3. Dustin Lehman still our race leader here on lap number 5. That all purple machine. After I stuttered that word about 5 times. Dustin Lehman working that inside part of the racetrack, and you can see that bottom line slowly starting to slick up, and Jordan Gage may be in the catbird seat on that outside lane now. 2 by 2, and here comes Felix Roy trying to sneak right smack down in the middle in that all yellow machine once again. Felix Roy in that number 91 machine definitely has lots of speed, just absolutely nowhere to go with it. Side by side racing all the way around Knoxville Raceway. Rod Tucker all the way to the outside wall, ripping the lip. Lap 8 of 30, UMP Modifies Championship 9 open setups. This is what we're dealing with as they roar down the backstretch. So far, so good for Mr. Lehman as he slips off the bottom side. Now he's going to test waters out there on the high side. Jordan Gage, after I was messing with some camera angles, he slipped back a little bit, but he was running that middle side of the racetrack. Grabbed the lead for a slight bit. Now he's all the way next to the outside wall on that number 14 machine, or that number 0 car. They're on his trading paint scheme. Jamie Massey is slowly coming into the picture in that number 2 car after moving up 7 spots on only 10 laps. 5 minutes and 12 seconds into this Mac Daddy show as Massey tries to slide it from the bottom all the way up to the top side. Side by side with Jordan Gage as they work down to the turn in number 1. Massey, will he complete the slide job? Not quite. 1 car super loose. 3 wide salute down the front stretch coming across the line. Keith Hackney was stuck right in the middle of that one. He's still stuck right in the middle of that one as we're still 3 wide. And then you got Dylan R. Wilson back here. Just have absolutely nowhere to go. And that is a view out of his machine. Massey almost puts him into the outside wall. Tight quarter racing as everyone's trying to get off of that inside berm. Working lap 12 of 36 minutes in. Back up front, though, as we check up on board with our race leader, Rod Tucker, the guy that qualified on pole, got shuffled out of the top 3. He grabs the lead once again on lap 13, and Felix Roy is trying to make his move. Felix Roy all the way to the outside, may have tapped the wall a little bit, did not hurt his run very much. All the way down to the inside, slide job for the race lead, Felix Roy. Rod Tucker seen it coming, a little crossover, a little shimmy move. Coming across the line now, he's going to give that medicine right back to him. Felix Roy is going to do the crossover, and they're going to be side by side down the backstretch, door to door, into turn at number 3. And we're going to see this all night long with these 2 drivers. They worked lap 14, coming to number 15 now. Dustin Lehman grabbed the lead early on after moving up multiple spots. He's back in 3rd spot now. He's still moved up 4 spots here in the Mac Daddy show. Hanging back in 3rd place, has the best seat in the house as of right now. Jordan Gage 4th, and Keith Hackney rounding out the top 5. top two guys, they are going to war with each other. Two heavyweights throwing haymakers. Slide Job City here at Knoxville Raceway. Felix Roy, the all-yellow number 91 machine. Rod Tucker, the number 8 on his Trinity paint scheme. But up on the scoring tower is going to be the number 12 Tomcat there on the front engine cover, the all-black car. Those drivers have been duking it out for the last 5 laps. We'll see how it all shakes out, see how the dominoes fall. Working and back through the pack now. Keith Hackney rounding out the top 5 there in the 69 machine. Jamie Massey back here in 6th. Mitchell Clark trying to move on up a little bit back there in 7th. Dylan R. Wilson 8th. You have Wesley, the guy that was on the outside of the front row. He's back in 9th place after taking a couple flips down the front straightaway early on as we work 8 minutes into this A-main feature on lap 18 of 30. Charles back here in 10th place. Carl Kilgore back in 11th. You have Lane Phillips and Chris Cox messing around with each other back here in 12th and 13th. Tanner Hutchins back in 14th spot. Dan and then Michael will be rounding out the race field. So that's the race so far, and here we go. 11 laps to go, and I believe we're about to catch up to some lap cars. There's the track map. The 16th place is up on the plate to being put a lap down. The 16th place car of Michael in that 427 machine. Dirt King Racing League Championship night. It's all put out on the line, and we have 2 different race lines. Up on the high and scary side next to the outside wall, 2nd place of Rod Tucker. Felix Roy messed around down on the bottom side for a slight bit in turns 3 and 4. I think he may have lost a little ground. The gap is up there on the scoring tower as well. Felix Roy a point, half a second race lead. We'll see what happens when they get down to turn at number 1, slowly falling off. You can see just how big of a run Tucker gets coming off the high side around turns 3 and 4. Dustin Lehman still back here in 3rd place, messing around with Jordan Gage. And there's a lap car, 427 of Michael in the way of our race leaders. He gets out of the way, though. Doesn't really affect them that much. Side by side for 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th place. Massey and Keith Hackney, as Massey just grabs that for that 5th spot. Keith Hackney puts that UMP modified all the way to the outside wall. Ripping the lip out there. Mitchell Clark slowly working his way up into the picture. Very good heat race, almost won it, lost by just a Nerf bar coming across the line there in heat race. Number 2, the 53 machine pulls out of the way. That's going to be Dan. He goes a lap down. So lap 24 of 30, 10 minutes and 4 seconds into the Mac Daddy show. Felix Roy leads it by 1.3 seconds. Lehman falls back to 2.7. You have Massey and Jordan Gage right next to each other. And we're riding on board with Mitchell Clark back here in the 7th spot right now. And this is probably the closest battle with a handful of laps to go. That is Jordan Gage all the way to the outside. Keith Hackney is going to work this bottom side of the racetrack one more time as he tries to follow Massey. Track is definitely getting slicked up, and everybody's trying to search all over the racetrack to find some sort of grip out there. And with laps winding down, here we go. Felix Roy with a 2-second lead. This is the last thing this driver wants to see, and I don't want to jinx it. It is a yellow flag. He does not want to see any other flag besides the white and checkered flag. Rod Tucker trying to run him back down, but is just slowly falling off the pace as of right now. He definitely wants to see that yellow flag come out. Quick time here in the Mac Daddy show. The A-main show is going to be Jamie Massey. The 20.083 is going to be his quick time. Second place quick time is Dustin Lehman there in the 30 car. Jordan Gage, Keith Hackney, these drivers keep swapping these spots back and forth. For the top 5, 2 laps to go, trying to get to the white flag. Felix Roy is. Massey, Dustin Lehman, they're about to go to battle. Can Lehman hold on to this top 3 spot? White flag waves for Felix Roy. Ron Tucker has second place in his graphs. Just needs to make it around one more time. And here we go. Good battle for third place. Who's going to grab the top 3? Massey, Lehman. Lehman has it. Massey wants it. Not going to get it as they work off a turn of 4. Top 5 spot, Keith Hackney. All the way down to the inside line. Drag race to the finish. Hackney's going to finish with the top 5. Jordan Gage, 6th place. As a fireworks shoot off for Felix Roy. And the championship race comes down to an end. The 91 machine of Felix Roy is going to capture this last checkered flag. Rod Tucker gave it everything he possibly had, man. If he had I think if he had a caution, he could have worked some magic, worked some racing lines, and try to get up there to that top spot. But overall, Felix Roy definitely had the car to beat here tonight, all the way to the outside. Notice he was working that bottom side of the racetrack in rounds turns 3 and 4, but rounds turns 1 and 2, he was very, very fast. Top 3 getting lined up for the classic photo shoot. We'll jump into the Discord and we'll grab the top 3 interviews. What a race, though, man. Only one caution flag, and that came in within 1 minute of the A-main show. After that, it was pedal to the metal, and the fastest car definitely won this race, in my opinion. But, man, we had racing all the way around this racetrack. That 4th, 5th, 6th, all the way down to about the 8th spot, man, was an absolute blast to see. Some very fun racing after 30 laps around Knoxville Raceway for the Dirt King Racing League. And the guy that finished in the 3rd spot is going to be Dustin Lehman. And Lehman, man, start of the race, that machine looked like it was hooked up, dude. And you grabbed the lead early on.
Yeah, it was hooked up right there at the beginning. I kind of fell off and moved to the top side, and just it didn't like the top side, and I had to stay low.
Knoxville Raceway, man, UMP Modifieds. Do you like this track, or what?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks to race at.
Man, it's such an open track and all sorts of different lines. Did you finally move up to the high side, right?
Well, I stayed down low to there towards the end. Felt like I was quicker. Made a mistake there at the bottom. Allowed Jamie to close the door a little bit, but I held him off.
Dirt King Racing League, I believe this was a championship night, man. What is your recap of this of the season?
It's a good season. I can't wait to come back.
UMP Modifieds, they're an absolute blast. Is this your favorite class?
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite ones. Pros are probably my first favorite.
Well, man, you put up some exciting racing for this race season for the Dirt King Racing League. So congratulations to your season, and thank you for always putting up some exciting racing. It always makes my job a little bit easier. So Dustin Lehman, for the final time, man, you got any friends, family, sponsors, anyone that you like to give a shout out to?
I want to thank the whole HRT team. I mean, without these guys, we wouldn't have setups every week. So, like to thank Checkers and Wreckers, iRacing iFlag, Corti Motorsports, and everybody that races with you guys and everything like that. So
very cool, man. Yeah, hopefully the new season for the Dirt King Racing will get kicked back off, and we'll see you back here.
Yeah, I hope so. And thanks for the broadcast, man.
Absolutely. Dustin Lehman, great job, man. Going to finish in that 3rd spot tonight after grabbing the lead early on, man. Just kind of slowly started falling back, but, man, podium finish for the championship night. The guy that finished in 2nd place, Rod Tucker. And, Rod, man, you started on pole here tonight.
Yeah, we didn't make all the right changes there. We started off really good, and then the cars got a little bit too free for me.
You and Felix Roy slide job city for about a good 10 laps, and then you guys finally got single filed out. High side would definitely is where you went, man. What type of changes was you missing?
I should have softened up the right rear of the car a little bit just so I could have some more scotch in the center. I could turn in really good, and when I got to the center, the car just wanted to step out from under me. it was just getting back off the right rear. But all in all, good night, man. I haven't raced these things since the update, so I'll take a second to Felix. He's always good.
Knoxville Raceway, man, probably one of my favorite racetracks. All sorts of different lines. You was definitely up there on the high side. But did that bottom side have any sort of speed in it?
Well, bottom was definitely better in 3 and 4, but I just couldn't get down there. Like my car, once I got down there, it would just skate in the center. So I just stayed up top where I thought it felt the best, and just held on for a second.
Well, man, great race, man. That was some exciting slide jobs that you guys were throwing back and forth, man. So congratulations on the second place finish here at Knoxville Raceway for the Dirt King Racing League. Got any friends, family, sponsor, teammates that you guys would like to give a shout out to?
I thank Team No Love for letting me be a part of the team. I got to thank ML Performance, Renegade Race Fuels, Carl Kilgore Consulting, um, and anybody else I missed, man. We got a bunch of sponsors on the team, and I need to put a list down so I can remember them all.
Very cool, man. Well, Rod Tucker, congratulations, man, on this second place finish. And after leading some laps too, got the pole there in the Mac Daddy show, and just overall finished in second place. And the guy that was able to win it, guy with the checkered flag, is going to be Felix Roy. And Felix, man, starting back in the kind of the mid part of the race, or the mid part of the pack there, and you had to move up 7 spots.
Oh yeah, I had the bad qualifying and a bad heat race. Didn't really know what was happening. Missed the gear a little bit in that heat race, and just put it perfect for the feature and started 8, bring it to the front. Got a little car with a little damage with a little accident with Del Wilson, but that was fun. That was really fun.
He was working that bottom side of the racetrack kind of early on, but it kind of slide up to the high side. I think the whole field started slowly working out there, man. But turns 3 and 4 looks like it looked like you still like that bottom side.
I try to top when I pass Rod. I try to top on 3 and 4, because we had the run there, but I hit the wall and I was like, no, I'm not getting up there. So I fenced the wall and he passed me back. So I was like, I'm gonna keep it down on the bottom. It was still fast and just let it roll.
Man, after you and Tucker were doing slide jobs for a good 5 to 7 laps, kind of what was going through your mind? Would you just going to continue that until something gives, or what's your game plan when stuff like that happens?
Oh, at Knoxville, you always want to throw the slider and 3 and 4, on my opinion, because I had the run in 1 and 2 and could have, like, I would have been able to cut down and get the run. But that was pretty fun. I'm here to have some fun, and I was having like a lot of fun throwing some sliders.
Well, it definitely looked like fun. So, man, congratulations on this checkered flag Knoxville Raceway. Very fun racetrack, all sorts of different lines. And after moving up 7 spots, Felix Roy, you're going to capture the checkered flag for this championship night here in the Dirt King Racing League, man. So, congratulations on that. How did your season go?
I was not really running all the Dirt King. I think I just started run them. I run like 2 UMP and 2 street stock, all of them. Both UMP, I won them, and both street stocks on the podium. So I'm pretty happy about it, and I'll try to race all the next season all the races.
Very cool, man. You got any friends, family, sponsors, teammates that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, for sure, man. The sponsor from Quebec, Case Clos Royale. Twitch Cody Harris. My grandpa and my grandmom for watching always. My biggest fan, and you for good broadcasts.
Much appreciated, man. Felix Roy from the frozen land that we all call Canada. And Felix Roy, man, congratulations on the checkered flag, and hopefully we'll get to see you race soon, dude.
Yep, I'll try to be there.
Awesome, good deal. Congrats, bud. Felix Roy, man, 7 spots. UMP modifieds, only 1 caution in the first 60 seconds of this A main show. After that, it was green, a flag racing the entire way, so it was an absolute blast. For the final time, this was a championship race for the Dirt King Racing League. Got to end their season a little bit early. But hopefully they'll be back. If you guys like to join this stuff, Dirt King Racing League, you guys find them out on Facebook. If you guys can't find them, shoot me a message. I'll get you guys hooked up. UMP Modifieds, like Felix Roy said, they got dirt street stocks. They have limited late models. They got pro dirt late models. Absolute blast. Make sure you guys get joined up into this league and support this league, because it's a very good, very solid framework league. Thank you all for tuning in here to WhiskeyOval_TV. Thanks for all the likes and shares as well. It's much appreciated. And here's the final results up there on your screen. We'll be back live Wednesday night with the School of Sim Racing, the National Auto Racing Club 360 Sprint Cars. Yeah, I forgot to hit the button. There's a final results. Felix Roy, Rod Tucker, Dustin Lehman, top 3. Massey working his way all the way up to 4th place. Keith Ackney, top 5. Jordan Gage, 6. Mitchell Clark, Carl Kilgore, Charles Wesley, Dylan, Lane Phillips, Chris Cox, Tanner, Michael, Dan, Bowen, and Nick. All rounding out the field for the Dirt King Racing League. Thank you all for tuning in. Likes, comments, much appreciated. Until next time, everybody, please take care. Be nice. Mean people suck. Stay healthy and enjoy some iRacing.com. It's going to be fun. Monday night, tomorrow night, the track changes, and I don't know where everything goes. I know some asphalt stuff. The top 3 series, I think, goes to Dover. Not for sure about the dirt stuff yet. But join some leagues. If you guys need a league to join, shoot me a message. I got a full-on Discord with about 30 different leagues that I can probably get you guys in. If you guys need a league, hit me up. We'll work something out. Dirt King Racing League, congratulations, Felix Roy, on the checkered flag. And next time I'll be live will be Wednesday night, National Auto Racing Club. Check it out on Facebook, iRacing.com, or YouTube. I'm on WhiskeyOval_TV YouTube page. All right, that's it. See you guys Wednesday night.